to be here on the night of the 15th annual Rabbi Marshall T. Meyer Risk Taker Awards, where we are here together not just to celebrate JFREJ and all that it has done, but also, as Marjorie said, take inspiration from people who have stood up for what's right.
I think of Rabbi Marshall T. Meyer, who once told a group of young college students that one must understand that fear is the inevitable attendant of activism. But one must know how to live with fear, he said. Both the activist and the coward know fear. They know it intimately. The difference is that while the coward allows fear to paralyze him or herself, the activist learns how to function despite the fear that makes you quake.
At the crucial moment when violence halts the rides in Birmingham and the adults of CORE hesitate, it is the young SNCC-affiliated students in Nashville who pick up the torch and carry the rides forward, against the advice of Dr. King and most other adult leaders who fear, with good reason, that they will be killed. Two of those young people are here today, 50 years later, to accept the Rabbi Meyer Risk Taker Award.
And these old clients of my father's, who was now dead, right, were calling my mother and asking her to disown us because we had gone on the freedom rides. And we were in jail. And she refused to do it. And she told people that she was proud of us. To us, she said, "How could you do this to me?" But to the outside world, you know, she said she was proud of us.
Is that you just won't put up with watching people hurt, and you won't put up with watching yourself be put down, and you won't live in a society that doesn't have better sense, and you won't let people be over you in any political office who doesn't understand that they are in a democracy and that you are part of that democracy and you demand to live like you are. All right?
And now that my very existence seems to be an act of civil disobedience, what has been most comforting and really inspiring and really empowering has been reading and studying and learning from what happened before me and what has happened all before us, the freedom riders, the civil rights movement, the fact that America is something that we must insist on, the fact that our job, before we can talk about justice all we want, but we can't talk about justice unless we raise the level of consciousness amongst all of us. I've always thought that's what a journalist does.
It's that I'm here to tell you who I am, not who I sit behind. I'm no longer, sitting behind and telling people I don't exist. And myself, I've been an organizer for almost 7 years, and I started in middle school, and now I'm a national coordinator for 7 states.
And JFREJ has worked to establish and nurture radical Jewish presence at Occupy Wall Street. Almost since the get-go, JFREJ members have come together at Zuccotti Park to engage in organizing, direct action, ritual, and movement building.
JFREJ is more than just an organization. It is part of the movement building that is sweeping the city, the country, and the world.
They don't go away quickly. The enemies don't go away quickly. And really, I don't want them to. I like fighting them.